Alright, today we're going to be rebuilding the shifter on my, I don't want to touch it with that hand, this 1996 Miata. Because after 160,000 miles, the little plastic bushings have gone. And if you saw the last video where we tried to fix the reverse thing, you'll know why I want to rebuild it.
That, and you've been having a problem getting it to go into fourth.
Right, which is the problem.
Okay.
Fourth and third, I've had trouble with.
Now, have you watched YouTube videos on how to do this?
Yes, multiple.
Multiple. So you think you know what you're doing?
No. But we'll see. As you see, I can just pull up my phone and YouTube is all the answers.
YouTube has all the answers.
Alright.
Alright, well let me reposition the camera and we'll get started.
Woohoo!
Alright, Thomas is about to repair his
What's going on, guys? Out here breaking everything. I'm really good at breaking things, but I'm normally good at fixing them afterward. Woo! It's rusty.
I see that. Okay. Now, how many screws have you got to take off?
2.
I think it's more than that. You got 1 or 2 in there, you got 1 in the cup holder, and you got 1 on either side of the tunnel here. Now, let me go get you one of our famous egg cartons.
Where do you want to put it?
We use these little egg cartons to put all the little bits and pieces and parts and screws, and that way you don't lose them. At least that's the idea anyway. Now, can you remove that? Supposedly you can. You got to squeeze the little thing in there and voila, there you go. That ought to make your life a
now
little
they're
easier.
super second. Yes. Okay, we're gonna clean this thing to 1 inch of its life.
Okay, good idea.
Because there's nasty human things in here, and I don't want to think what they are.
Okay, and there's another screw over on this side of the tunnel.
Right.
Fuses. Everybody needs fuses.
When I start popping them at the track, because this one, our 90s Miatas like to pop fuses.
Oh, really?
Yes. And putting a bigger one in it is not the solution.
Mm-mm. No, that's a big no-no. So there is 2 inside the...
Yeah.
Okay, well, while we have that out, we'll have a chance to look and see how difficult it's going to be to recover that top. Because somebody went in and did it with cloth, and we purchased off of eBay a quote-unquote complete restoration kit. And it's leather or pleather or something like that.
Some dude cut some things.
It's going to look a lot better than that fabric thing that whoever it was did to it. Now, yeah, there you go. Do you have tilt on your wheel?
No.
Bummer. Okay.
And I'm not going to when I put the wheel in, but it will sit closer to me.
Yes.
So it'll be
the
more
one with the deep dish, and I think it was 530 millimeter.
That's
is slightly smaller.
500 is too big. This is a 300, I think. Anyway, we'll see, because I'm not quite ready for that yet.
Okay.
But all I need is a slightly smaller one, because when I put the quick release on,
yes,
it will stick farther closer to me.
Yep.
And it will.
Well, I don't remember the numbers, but it was like 350. 355 was stock. 350 is slightly smaller, but the 330 was most comfortable for tall people.
Okay, you ready?
Like you. Yeah, you have some wire in there.
I do?
Yeah, you got a little wire connection up here on this side, on the right side. You'll have to squeeze one into the other. There you go. Are you still hooked to something in the back?
No. It's just you have to feed these
there you go. Okay, hand that to me, and I'll put it on the table, and we will take a good look at that on the table here in a minute. Wow, look at that. You are rich. Somebody left you a whole bunch of money. Let me zoom in on that. Now, I want y'all to notice this, YouTube. When you buy a used car and you come up with a bunch of money like this is considered good luck. So, don't be freaking out when somebody leaves a bunch of money in there, because that's good luck.
No question, did you get the boot?
Yes.
Okay.
I got the boot.
The boot.
You want to leave it in neutral.
Right.
Okay, now take all the money and put it in your egg carton there.
Ah, someone had their hoochie mama in here.
Hmm?
There's an earring.
I wouldn't doubt it. No telling what you'll find in there. I found all sorts of stuff in my Firebird.
Uh-huh.
All sorts of things a college student shouldn't have.
What, like a 96 Miata? Okay, no. Okay.
Okay, now I see a little white connector up there. That's not connected to anything.
No.
I wonder what that goes to.
Your NOS? Okay, no. I don't know.
Nitrous oxide?
Yeah.
I wonder what that little red wire goes to.
This one? I have no idea, but it's gonna have to get moved.
Well, it might be your seat belt sensor, whether or not you have it plugged in. Now those look like 10mm bolts.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you need to remove?
10mm bolts.
Okay. Let me get you.
Hey, do we want to make sure we have the like everything in the kit?
I haven't opened the kit. Have you opened the kit?
No, I haven't.
Why haven't you opened the kit?
Because we haven't gotten there yet.
Now, we ordered a complete shifter rebuild kit from 5X Racing over in Florida.
Florida?
Florida.
If it's in Florida, man, makes a shifter rebuild kit?
Yeah, Florida man.
Florida, man. Must be good then.
Don't slice your hand open.
What?
Don't slice your hand open.
Huh? You mean like that?
Yeah, like that.
It's hard to believe I mess with a box cutter all day. That's not a boot.
That's the boot below the boot. That's the boot that actually goes on the transmission.
Yeah, the big boot isn't there. But that's fine.
We have the big boot.
We do?
We do. It's in that pile of parts over there.
Oh, okay. 5X Racing. I'll stick that on my bumper. Also, I'll stick that one on my lap here. Hold on.
They only sent you one sticker?
No, they sent me two. You see that one?
Yeah, but they ought to have two stickers so you can put one on each side of your car.
Anyway, that's your peppermint. This one's mine.
Oh, it's a green and white peppermint.
They give me candy. They shouldn't give me candy. It's a bad idea to give me candy. So here is the lower shifter boot, and here is the upper. There's a bit of a size difference, but a lot of the heat that was going into the cabin is, gotta wait till you get a close-up of that. But this is completely gone on that one, so there's nothing shielding the heat from the cabin. The transmissions of Miatas get quite toasty, but not that toasty.
Well, and it's located just above the catalytic converter,
Yeah.
which gets extremely hot.
Yes.
Now, what are the other two bags you've got in front of you?
Shifter rebuild kit for 1990 to 1997 Mazda Miata. Not quite sure what everything in there is, but we will figure that out.
This has got all of the nylon bushings and the little clip latch that holds it in place. And there's a little keyway here. that allows you to go and that's what aligns it. And
this, here, watch out.
this is the bronze shifter bushing. The one that's on there is probably plastic, and this will solve this problem where he probably won't ever have to do this again.
Well,
let's get to work.
Woohoo! That was already loose. Kind of. Spun way too easily. Though, like, you're supposed to put 10 pounds of torque on these. It's not a lot.
I don't even remember there being a torque spec for that other than tight.
10.
Okay.
So, pretty much tight.
10 inch-pounds.
Americans be like 20 the size of 3 refrigerators.
I'm curious to see if they're all the same length.
Yes.
Okay. So far.
Well, at least the back ones are. I think you more have an issue with that with the block. Here. Yes.
Okay. Now, is there some dust and debris around the edges of that?
Yes.
Okay, then we want to suck all that out with the vacuum cleaner real quick before we go and drop stuff into the transmission.
You want to go get that real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bring it along that side because there's no room over here. Oh, well, in that case.
Now, do you need a flat blade screwdriver to pry it up?
Yes.
Okay.
Looks like they used Flex Seal to keep it down.
Try that one. Now that wire, you want to somehow get that off, you'll maybe have to pry it off of the little bracket. Or
Well,
maybe you just pull it off to the side.
Yeah, I'm gonna just pull it off to the side.
Yeah, I would say that shifter boot is
Can you get me gloves real quick?
that's toast. That's where all the heat's leaking into the cabin. Gloves are right here.
Did you like that?
Yeah, that's not good. Good thing we got a new one.
Paper towel. Because there's a
Okay.
bunch of grease.
I will get you a paper towel. There's one.
So what's next?
Take what's left of the boot and wiggle it up and off. It's just coming apart in your hand.
Well, there's a bushing above it.
Right, but you gotta wrench that off. Ah, it came off. Yeah, buddy. I'd say that's pretty much toast.
We need 9s. Or
Okay.
6s. I'm not
Now,
sure.
do you need to wipe that off again?
Yeah, let's do it.
That's the lower shifter boot, and that's the one that goes into the transmission, so you want to keep that. Oh, that one's gone too, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Okay, now is it in neutral?
Yes.
Okay. Over it.
Woo! Yeah, that needs replaced.
Really?
There
Let
is
me zoom in.
There is no bushing.
Yeah. I bet you there's what's left of the bushing down in the hole, but
Also,
that could explain why you were having problems.
you know, this is silver. You don't get a context. I'm looking down. That's not good. It's never been replaced.
Okay.
Ever. Because that's like some rancid stuff, man.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have to go fishing for what's left of that bushing then.
Okay, give me some paper towels so I don't drip
Here's
this
some paper
over.
towels. Hand it to me, and I'll give you another paper towel. And you want to mop up that stuff.
No, I'm sucking it out with the thingy.
Okay.
The vacuum pump? Oh. Just drop it. I'm gonna get the other plastic bushing out. There you go.
Okay. And there ought to be something left of the bushing that's down there. Do you need the little flashlight?
I can't see into it. It's completely opaque.
Okay.
So I'm gonna suck the stuff out and then I'm gonna go fishing.
Okay, well,
You lower the water in the barrel before you start shooting.
okay. Then you need to get the brake bleeder pump. Now what we're doing now is we're using my old brake bleeder kit.
And this is the fanciest thing I've ever seen compared to everyone else using a turkey baster.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it.
Get it all the way down there in the bottom.
Okay, shove this in there.
Yep, you want to mop up and get rid of all the excess oil stuff that's down in there right now. Because you want to put it back together clean.
I didn't see a bushing.
You did not see a
I
bush.
did not see a bush. I think it literally just
Okay, where's your little flashlight?
somewhere.
There's probably mangled bits of it down at the bottom. Or at least should be.
Ah, yeah, I need that little suck thing again.
Okay, here. Keep that straight up and down. I'll pump it for you if you want it.
Yes, please.
Ready?
Yeah, go for it. I found a lot more. There's more stuff around the little center.
Okay, you need to lift it up off the bottom. Break the vacuum. There we go.
Holy crap, it's almost full. Well, it's still filling up because there's... See? Do a little bit more? There you go. Okay, let's see.
Oh wow, yeah, you got a lot. And boy, talk about opaque. I find it hard to believe that that bushing was just totally missing and there's not any chunks of it left behind.
There's probably chunks, but like, I don't see them.
Okay. You mind if I take a peek?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I see a little broken piece down in the corner. Lord only knows where the rest of those plastic pieces are. I wonder if they went down inside the transmission. Huh.
There's not a lot we can do if that's what happened.
Except pull the transmission, and that's a nightmare in and of itself.
Let's see what happens for now.
Okay, you got that clean and
Clean,
ready for reinstallation?
clean with a really big quotations.
Okay. Well, we'll go find some oil and put in there.
Okay, I didn't want to set it in my seat, so I just was gonna throw it out of the way.
That's fine. So, let's go rebuild your shifter.
Woohoo!
Now you got the nylon bushing out of the shifter there? The
Yeah.
one that was in there?
Yeah, I got it out.
Okay, and it had a retaining ring, a little
I got
metal
that.
retaining ring.
Yeah, I bent the hell out of that thing. But we have more.
We have a new one.
Right.
Okay, so let's go rebuild your shifter. Okay, now we're about to rebuild the shifter, and we're gonna have to figure out how to do this. Now, looking at it, this is not galled up. However, the plastic bushing that belongs here is gone. I mean, just completely gone. I can't even find pieces of it inside the transmission. And there's a little plastic piece that fits in this keyway. The one that's here is only half there. The whole bottom half of it is missing. And the lower shifter boot is just gone. So we got to figure out how to get this upper part off of this lower part so we can replace these pieces. And okay, Google,
Oh, and here.
we'll figure that out.
That little plastic bushing they talk about?
Yeah.
It's supposed to go right there.
Yep.
And there's
Supposed to
nothing
fit right
there.
on there. Let me see. And I thought it sort of clipped on, but it just slipped on. It's just there. So yeah, we'll figure out how to get this upper part off so we can replace the lower boot, because that's just gone as well, which is not a good thing. Now Thomas is removing the rubber.
Very, very, very carefully. Is the microphone on?
Yeah. Why don't you put that down on the table so you're more stable?
Oh, you're gonna come back whether you like it or not.
Doesn't look like it wants to come off.
Oh, I'm making. Oh, okay.
The internet says you have to take all the rubber off.
Burn it.
And let's get your brand new one out of the way.
Oh yeah.
Dirty. Aha! You got it.
Okay.
Now you got a small straight blade screwdriver to pry that off.
I know where one is. Ta-da! Half of it was missing. Okay. Here we go. Now,
Which piece goes where?
which piece goes where? This, but I don't know which orientation.
You didn't pay attention, huh?
No, I did, but I plunked since then.
Okay. There's an upper one and a lower one.
Right.
Yes, and
This is the lower. Because this one,
Goes
these,
inside the transmission.
right.
And it has notches on it too.
That one has notches, big notches. Now, oh, well, I can.
Okay, the clip goes up.
Yes.
Okay.
And
You
then.
gotta shoot that with some WD-40.
Yep.
Go get me a paper towel. Flip it upside down on the paper towel.
I think that's funny. No.
Got it?
Upper plate, give it a little spray of your lubricant of choice. You're gonna slide this right down the shifter. Make sure this little ring.
Yeah, no, that stays there.
Cap full of my synthetic gear oil. So whenever you need, dip your finger in there, get a little oil on these parts, make them easier to install. You're gonna pop this, just like that. Same thing with the new shifter bushing.
The what?
Just like that. Same thing with the new shifter bushing.
He has an older shifter. Or different. He has a different shifter.
Pops right on.
His has a little
Next
like
up,
bulge
another
right here.
to put together.
This one
is the
does
one that's
not.
gonna drop back into the turret. Make sure you're using the one with that groove in it.
Okay.
Back at the shifter, we can put our little assembly in. Can literally just pop that in by hand.
There's no clip.
Alright, let's refill this turret.
No clip.
The internet says somewhere between 80 and 90 milliliters of fluid. Next up, you're going to drop the shifter in. There's only one way it goes in, so you can't really mess it up. That's it. You can line this plate up, thread those bolts in. Alright, so check this out. You do not need to hire a silverback gorilla to tighten these 10 millimeter.
Okay. So this one has little hooks on it, but there's no hooks. And that is too small.
Right. The other one is in the car, and that little slot
Oh, hey, and look.
lines up with the pin.
Okay.
So, squirt them with a little WD-40. Put it on the board. There you go.
Well, no, these are just like press fit. They aren't.
Oh, I understand. Do you want to lube it up a little bit?
Well, I gotta touch my phone. Or did have to touch my phone last time.
Okay, are you ready to go reinstall it in the car?
No, but we're going to anyway.
Okay. Let's go install it in the car. Now we're adding between 80 and 90 milliliters of oil in there.
That looks about right.
Okay. You got your bushing?
Yep.
Your brand new bushing?
Metal goes down, right?
I don't know.
You don't know? Ta-da!
It's in there and it's lined up with that little tang, right?
Yep, and it's already silver again. Do we want to suck it up again?
Nah.
Okay. Well, I can't see the hole.
Okay. Now that bushing
Uh-huh.
is liable to fall off, so I would go and stick it into the slot it's supposed to go into.
Well, I can't see it. Because it's all silver again. It's opaque.
Oh.
Like, it's gone now. Well, it's right here, but...
Okay, now that little plastic slot has to line up with the tang. There we are.
Ta-da!
Now you need to go and put those 10 millimeter bolts back in place.
With the force of a gorilla?
Yeah, without the force of a gorilla. Put them in by hand. That Trans Am, I went and did a whole lot of things to the car way
Okay.
before I put in 800 horsepower motor.
It feels so much better.
Really?
Oh my god, they're like... Dad, look. There's no wiggle! Like, that's how a Miata's supposed to feel.
That's how a Miata's supposed to feel.
Like, compared to before, it was
Do
just...
not go from fifth to reverse. No wiggle anymore, huh?
Yeah, feel that. Feel that in first real quick.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's how it ought to feel. Right there.
Brr, 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 brr. And then you do that, and then you don't go in reverse.
And you don't go in reverse from fifth, because that's what locks it up.
That's what fucked me over.
That's a bug in their little transmission.
Okay. Now let's
Now
get the boot.
you got to go and get that shifter, the upper shifter boot. One side of this is wider, the other side is skinnier. I'm guessing that goes towards the front, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't put any WD-40 on that.
No, we didn't. Too late.
Made it fit anyway, huh?
Yeah. So there's
Or
No, we're good. It's a lot more mechanical feel.
yeah, yeah, and we just got rid of all the slop.
So that's
I think it's
fit.
funny that little piece wasn't even there anymore.
That's second. That's for. Feels so different,
Yeah,
and it bothers me.
you'll get used to it.
Oh, I know I will. Also, it probably needs a little bit of a
Put
break-in.
it back in first. Okay.
It probably needs a little bit of a break-in as well.
Got it. Okay, you're back in neutral now,
Yes.
right? Okay, now that you've got your shifter all rebuilt, let's look at that center console
It's nasty.
and clean that up. Okay, now we're going to take a look at the center console. The previous owner went and put some sort of pad on it with sticky Velcro. And we're trying to figure out what he... Ooh, okay.
Okay, goo gone, and we're just gonna remove. Cause like that would look fine.
Because this is...
Oh, okay.
That doesn't look like it.
Ah.
Yeah. Okay, he went and put a little piece of plywood and some tacks. Let me see if I can see this on camera. Yeah, we want to change that.
Yeah, I'm taking the Velcro off.
You're just gonna take the Velcro
I'm
off?
just gonna take the Velcro off.
Ooh, sticky.
It looks like someone took a Jolly Rancher, melted it, and used it for glue.
Yuck.
Hey, do you have one of those little rubber not spatulas?
I know what you're talking about. I've got some for body work that are sort of disposable.
That would be good.
Soak it down with that stuff. We'll go after it with
Actually,
that before
take
it's
this and
going.
put it somewhere else.
Yeah. Okay, have you got it clean enough?
Clean enough.
Clean enough. It looks like there's still some stuff on it.
Yeah.
You got most of it.
A lot of it's baked into the actual physical plastic. So I think I'm just gonna get a new one.
New door.
Yeah, new door. New door and new one of these eventually with like blue stitching in it.
Oh, the shifter boot?
Yeah. Because it has a few holes, but it's not bad.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's go put it back in the car.
Woohoo!
You have to get those little things in the back through the hole first, right?
Yep.
You're not far enough back.
Okay, well, let's...
Connect the wiring back up.
Want to go another one? Oh. Okay.
Don't go in reverse.
Yep.
Much better, huh?
Is that really where 5th is?
Yep. All the way over there.
It's way different than before because you had to like throw it really hard to go that way.
Yeah.
No, like 5th is here, 3rd is there, 1st is there. That's 2nd, that's 4th. Okay. That's different.
Well, you have successfully rebuilt your shifter and cleaned up your center console. Got it all back together, and
Hey, you want a cup holder?
there you go.
Alright, so time to go to Burger King, right?
You want to go get us lunch?
Sure. You want to ride with me?
Huh?
You want to ride? You haven't seen me since I've like learned manual. It would be helpful to have some tips.
Okay. I'll ride with you.
Okay.
You need your driver's license, your keys, and some money.
Yes.
And we'll go run to Burger King.
Okay. That'll be my payment for you helping me.
Okay. I'll work for lunch. Now, is there any other hardware left in there other than money?
Well, there's some more money.
More money?
There's also this.
Okay.
Ta-da!
We got oil pressure. We got gas. We got check engine light. 2. Okay. Your factor is going to be right.